Hello, hello, how are you? So let's continue with this journey of awakening our Kundalini and to create a relationship between our centers, our energy centers, and the planet. So, in the previous meetings and the previous equinox, in the spring equinox, we we share that we will be creating some retreats for everyone. That way we can go to the golden disc in America. But these come with a very long story about how the Kundalini energy previously was in another part of the planet. It was in Asia, Tibet, and the new cycle of Gaia begins in the energy of America, South America, Central America, and in North America, the temple and the golden disc is in the Mount Shasta. So together in HAR, we create a couple of retreats for this year, 2025. So we have one preparation retreat that we will send you. If you're interested, we will send you the information, or it will be in the description of the video. The first retreat will be in Atertumti, that in Atlantic language means heaven in earth. So bring the energy of the heaven to the earth. So the first one will be in Atertumti in Costa Rica. We already have a few spots left. That one is being, a lot of people love the idea to visit this beautiful place that's built by our friends. And so we're going to go to Costa Rica, and in the fall equinox, that is also the spring equinox for Argentina and for South America, we're going to go to Mount Shasta. We prepared that a beautiful website that we can share with you with all the details. So this being said, we see here in this image this beautiful map. So we see our power centers or chakras, but at the same time we see the temples in Egypt, something that we call the blue rose. So I've been activated all these places by myself and with different groups privately for 38 years. And I will go over the details as we take all the different, we shared all the different meditations. So today we're just gonna talk about this Atlantic energy, that the memories they are on the temples in Egypt that I already went through with a group of 11 women, and including my daughter. And we went up to Mount Sinai, to Saint Catherine's temple, where we connected now with the energy in America. We're moving back the energy to America. So, and in the Lemurian time, it was like a disc, and one only disc. And when it was time to save the energy, because we didn't pass to say like the proof, or we didn't get into the level that the earth, Gaia, as a living container of beautiful water and ancestral memory, we didn't get into the right train station. So Atlantis left the information on the temples in Egypt, and Lemurians left the information on one disk. The manifestation of this disk, as I see the image, is open up through America. if you see Patagonia here, looks like the coccyx. So while we moving through our energy are these beautiful contain of water and memories, we moving that energy, we moving the Kundalini. So we're going to be doing a lot of Kundalini practices, a lot of Kundalini kriyas with Tu La Vida, with Lena, my partner on this HAR, our new beautiful name for this experience that, I don't know if you know that HAR means God in Gurumukh. And when we were together creating this new project, this journey, this beautiful manifestation, we want something with the heart, and we also wanted something with the alchemia, because we transforming our energy through water, through meditation, through visualizations, and through these beautiful retreats that we created in a safe way. So, and we also wanted to create the retreats. When we put together HAR, HAR means God, so it was already the perfect sign for the name of our retreats. So I want to go back to this disc. It was only one, and what the image that I see is like it opened up. It wasn't an explosion or anything. So it was like it opened up and expand. And what we're gonna do through the retreats, right now we just have in our agenda, we have the retreat in Costa Rica, and we also have the retreat in Mount Shasta, and we also partner with a beautiful friend that she's experienced a travel agency. We're gonna create the combination that we able to visit in a very comfortable, beautiful, safe way. We will visit the areas where the golden disc are, and so we're going to combine different regions for us to activate and to have retreats in these areas, in different areas. So we're working on it to create the whole journey, how we're going to get into the golden disc. And also we know that it's very important to touch a few places, because this energy move in an infinite way, coming from one side to the other, because we connecting positive and the negative, we connecting the female and the male energy, the energy that we move into the Lemurian, in the Lemurian golden disc is the female energy awakening of the energy in the planet, in Gaia. So here we go. We go to activate through diet, to I don't want to call it diet, I want to call it like a protocol of powerful way to be coherent with our exercise, our pranayamas, things that we can do virtually to prepare to get physically to these places. So part of the practice is a meditation. I know a lot of people is waiting for this meditation in English, because we already had the experience the day of the equinox in Spanish, and just have patience with us, because we're trying to create the material in Spanish and English. We're trying to reach humanity, and hopefully we will be able to handle the two communities. Lena and I, we are bilingual, so we're trying to handle the two communities. That way you feel safe and comfortable with us and meeting us in these special spiritual places in the planet. So Here we go. We are, this being said, the first disc is in Antarctica, and the name is Ion, and it's a crystal. It's like imagine like a beautiful light aquamarine crystal there, that it holds the earth, it holds Gaia. And from there is the awakening of the energy. So we have the solar disk in Uruguay, Ulimen, in Brazil, Omsará, in Argentina, Mitacuna, in Chile, Ramayana, en Lake Titicaca de Mallón, en Perú, Iluminá, en Ecuador, Jacinta, en Venezuela, Urinam, en Colombia, Semancó, en Honduras, Oramané, en Mexico, Simpembo, en Monchasta, Emanashi. So all these names are very important because the way this solar disk was created, that now is split in America, Central America and North America, the way that it was created, it was through gold, but pranic gold. It's not the gold that we drain out of the earth. No, it's pranic. It's another concept that we will be go back into that concept of the pranic gold and sound. That's why I'm so fascinated and passionate to expand my sound healing training through these beautiful spaces and through these beautiful meditations. So we're gonna move on. I didn't open like questions, but also, the people that is already in the WhatsApp community. If you have any questions, please reach out. Hopefully the websites and the information that we're gonna share with you, it will answer all the questions, how you can join us on the retreats. And also on April 11, we're gonna launch the community. We're gonna expand the community by sharing one meditation a week and giving you the services, open up the healing, the ancestral healings, because what is so important to continue sharing the ancestral healings and the knowledge of the Tula Vida holistic nutrition, because we are fractals, right? And we need to bring into this water a new information for us to be able to join the activations of the territories within us and also in the territory. So we're going to move on into the meditation. That's what everybody is waiting for. So I don't know if it's possible to move to the next image right now on the meditation. Okay, so this image have a very important visual information, because you see the rainbow. We creating bridges between these places, between the east and the west, the north and the south. We creating these energetic bridges through our visualization, right? And also, as you see here, we work a lot with the energy of the blue, the pink, and the gold that has been in the metaphysics forever. But the idea is like is these colors, that they are the triple flame, that it works in that it lives in the heart, in the center of the chest, and we're going to activate it, is also this Kundalini energy. That's the Ida, the Pingala, and the Chushukma. So is that we trying to connect this humble body to the process of the earth. Okay, one of the questions before the meditation is like the planet is shaking. We have a lot of earthquakes happening in the last few weeks. We have volcanoes talking. So yes, all of that is part of the evolution. That's part of the shifting of the energy, because that's part of when you're gonna give, when you were born. So you go through the birth channel. So this is the same thing. We give him birth. We are like kind of the midwives of this new humanity, but it's a collective. It's a collective. It's a word that it can be done with one person, and it can be done with one territory. It's a collective. It's humanity all together getting into the time that we need to be. So time is not linear anymore. We're moving into the spiral time. That way we will be able to get to the train station as we awakening our energy, get into the right station, that we able to get into the system, and we will move with the whole universe that is waiting for us. They were very patient. So so yeah, that shaking and the darkness and the acceleration of different emotion is part of all these that we are processing right now. So here is one very important thing. The gate for the collective pain and the collective scar is sealed. The collective scar and the collective pain, that gate is sealed. Now we have to awake our individual Kundalini energy, and through the awakening of our individual Kundalini energy, we will be able to connect with this container, with this spaceship, with this beautiful Gaia. We will be able to be part of the evolution. So now, if you still have things, all these emotions coming out of your system, that you still feel this control, anger, frustration, sadness, all of this, if you still feeling all of this, you are the one who has to be responsible for them. It's not collective anymore. Take care and face with these meditations. We will be able to heal and awake a lot of the energy that it needs to be healed right now in the planet. So drink some water before we start the meditation. Is very important. Hydration, because we move in the waters of the planet. we move in ourselves too. And so we move in our Kundalini energy, and we move in. Let me explain this way. What we're doing through the mantras, through the sounds, right? We are like the pebble on the lake, that it create waves. So the same thing is going to be happening on our energy center, is going to be happening on our immune system, blood, internal organs, bones, joints. Everything needs to adapt to these new frequencies. So that's what is very important. We may feel very thirsty and other personal symptoms that I don't want to point it right now, because then everybody's going to have that symptom. You experience what we need to experience. Try to be coherent with your diet. Try to be coherent with your sleep, with your time to rest and stop and disconnect with from the media. That way you listen and you are connected with the information, because each one of you, when we meet in the spiritual places, when we meet in the spiritual reservoirs, this is because I have the experience of having people that it comes into the meditation at the last minute. So your water contain an information, it contain a code, a light code to create that activation. So if this information resonate with you, is because your code is starting to do bzz, bzz, vibrating. Your code say, oh, wonderful. I am part, I belong to this net. I belong to this project. I belong to this mission. And it's not a short mission. We start in 2025. We don't know when we're gonna visit the crystalline Antarctica. We don't know when we're gonna visit Lake Titicaca yet, but we working on creating a very, very beautiful agenda that we able to get there together. Everyone that has the information is gonna get there. I did this eh, before, even like long time ago, 37, 38 years ago, and the same 7 people came to the same place where we were doing activating Semanco in Colombia, in the Muisca Lakes and Sierra Nevada, and the 7 people that it contained the light code within them, and the sounds and the information, they were there. Like also when we did other different activations in another places that I will go over the conversation through these meetings. If they guide us that it will be 11, that it will be 22, that it will be 33, we are now surrender. I was putting a lot of resistance and like, wait a minute, I'm not gonna go there. How am I gonna get there? All that resistance is gone. The end of my resistance to this being allowed me to be divine guided to open up and activate these portals in different parts of the planet ends on the 2012, on the solstice of 2012. But I will leave that story for the next meeting, for the next meditation. So here in the image, you see the triangles, like the kind of pyramids that they touch the base. And we also see the center. The center is your heart. Why is your heart? We will discuss that in the next meeting, in the next meditation, that I'm going to speak a lot about the DNA, the water, how we evolving from carbono to silice. So we will do it next time. So here we just have the image of the 2 pyramids that the base are touching. So what are we doing with this visualization? It doesn't matter if you don't see it, in color. You just put the intention, and from the center of the chest, this energy is going to move, is going to make spirals from the right to the left. So is this diamond energy, and I will be guiding you where the diamond is going to come to drill and to get the visualization and to start moving and removing and activating and connected your energy centers with the golden disc. So let's make a pause here. Inhale. And exhale. So we're gonna visualize a beautiful golden light coming from the top of the head all the way down to the base of the spine. From the base of the spine, all the way up to the top of the head. So find a very nice, comfortable place that you can be or feel safe, that you're able to breathe nice and slow. So we're gonna relax a little bit. We're gonna bring all the muscles from the back of the head all the way to the face. So at this point, you have your choice. If you want to get into the meditation pose, that you're sitting on a chair. So if you sit on a chair, make sure your feet are grounded. And if you're a yoga practitioner, so make sure your coccyx is really connected to the earth, very connected to the earth. I don't know if they can hear the music. So if you want to lie down, imagine that you are like an IV. Your spine is an IV, connecting the roots into the earth. If you are sitting, just hold your knees. That way the energy is very present, because we awakening the energy within the physical body. And then when we create a connection through visualization and sounds with the earth, with Gaia, with this beautiful, we are a drop in this beautiful ocean, and we put in together all this intention and the energy for us to be able to be part of the awakening of the new humanity. This is a faith, belief, energy, activation, coherence. So we call upon all the angels, the spirit guides, and the guardians in the golden disc in America. We feel their presence. The healing is happening in the stillness. So we're gonna make one more contraction of the muscles in the face, the shoulders, the chest, the belly, the pelvic floor, your legs and toes, your arms and your hands. Make a huge contraction, and then visualize the very powerful, the most closer form of water that is close to you. I have the Atlantic in front of me. Blow to the Atlantic. If you are on the Lake Titicaca, close to Lake Titicaca, if you are close to the Healing Lake, if you want to send the energy to a beautiful creek that is nearby your house, just, we're connecting our waters. One more a couple of mantras. So we're gonna inhale and exhale the sound HAR, pumping from the belly like this. HAR, 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 HAR. Every pumping of the heart is going to be touching pelvic floor, heart. 2 fingers under the belly button, heart. 3 fingers in top of the belly button, heart. Center of the chest, heart. Throat, heart. Heart. Third eye, heart. 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 Top of the head, heart. 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 So it's like we are pumping energy from the base of the spine all the way up to the top of the head. When the energy of the heart is coming, getting into the top of the head, visualize that you are in a beautiful golden egg around you and expand that energy, and let's get protection from our own spirit guides and teachers. We ask permission to the guardians of the different centers, of all the centers in America. Please allow us to be part of this mission. Please allow us to put the intentions of a new humanity, a new time. Please allow us to be part of the Gaia's evolution. We're gonna connect with the beautiful flame in the center of the chest, vibrating the sound hum, hum, hum. So this flame turn into the 2 pyramids that the bases are touching, and we're gonna bring that pyramid all the way down to your star to your earth center. There is under your feet, and we're gonna visualize that energy of this beautiful diamond is gonna start to make circles and expand, connected with the earth. And as we move up the energy into the ankles, we're gonna create these 2 pyramids activation in your ankles and move into a spiral wave. You can visualize any colors that they come. Beautiful gold, beautiful blue, beautiful silver, beautiful amber. We move in this beautiful diamond into the knees, expansion of the energy of the knees. As we deepen into the practice and the different chambers that we're going to be activating, you will understand the relationship between the parts of your body and the parts and the golden disk in the planet. Now we're just going to feel the first activation. Let's move up into the pelvic floor with the sound lam. Very nice and soft. Lam. Connect this sound with the visualization. And expand the ruby red energy around your aura from the inside out. We moving up 3 fingers in top of the belly button. We start moving in spirals this beautiful diamond and expand all the relationships, sweet relationships, amber honey color, as we activated this center for rejuvenation, to plant the seed of manifestation. What do you want to manifest? We're moving up, 2 fingers in top of the belly button, expand the spiral, the diamond energy, the pyramid energy, weaving and weaving right there, removing willpower, activating your willpower, your power of manifestation, your creativity. One more connection with the lower triangle in your physical body that is activating. Visualize the movement of this beautiful diamond in Antarctica, Uruguay, Brazil, Argentina, and Chile. We're moving up to the heart center. Very powerful. Put together. The triple flame is gonna give more color of compassion, devotion, gratitude. Activate this beautiful diamond. Imagine that it goes from the right to the left. Open up, open up. I am that I am the light. And we're gonna move up into the truth, humbleness, grace. Activate that energy. Now we're gonna gather the energy from Antarctica all the way up to South America. We're gathering the energy within our bodies. Inhale really deep. Exhale the sound yum. Expansion on the throat. Hum. Lam. Vam. Arrive to the throat and move the energy, tongue behind your teeth. Sun, visualizing the third eye for wisdom, vision, and clarity. So the next center, beautiful, we activate, move the pyramid in top of the head, beautiful diamond energy, miracles. What's the name of the miracle that you need today? Connection with the light code that your soul remembers, that you're going to download into these spiritual places in your body and in this beautiful planet. And we're going to move up, visualizing this pyramid moving up into the layer of beautiful space where we meet our guardian angels, where we meet the angelic forces, we meet our spirit guides and teachers, and all the guardians of the golden disc in the planet. They waiting for us. And we're gonna vow, we bring in our beautiful bubble of light in the activation of our energy, and we're very grateful that through all these years you've been holding the space for us. You've been the guardians of these beautiful places in the planet, and we are here to serve the purpose. We are here to serve. We renew our vows to serve to the evolution of Gaia. we're moving up into our beautiful Monchasta Emanashi. The spiritual guides and teachers are waiting for us in this beautiful chamber. In the center of the chamber is the triple flame, and there are launches of emeralds, diamond, amethyst, rose quartz, your favorite ruby, red. All these beautiful crystals lounges are waiting for us. The head's gonna be to the triple flame, and we're gonna lounge there. The feet gonna go outside, and we feel all these presents that they've been waiting for us. And let's have a minute right there in this chamber, in silence. Receive the miracles, receive the light codes, the sounds, the intuitions that you need to receive to be part of HAR, to be part of HAR retreats.
Emanashi sipembo aromane shemanto 우리 남자 신타 ilumana de mayo Ramaya mitakuna Om Sara ulimenio Emanashi sipembo aromane shemanto 우리 남자 신타 ilumana de mayo Ramaya mitakuna Om Sara ulimenio Emanashi sipembo aromane shemanko 우리 남자 신타 ilumana de mayo Ramaya mitakuna Om Sara ulimenio Emanashi sipembo aromane shemanko 우리 남자 신타 ilumana de mayo Ramaya mitakuna Om Sara ulimenio Emanashi sipembo aromane shemanko 우리 남자 신타 ilumana de mayo Ramaya mitakuna Om Sara ulimenio Emanashi sipembo aromane shemanko 우리 남자 신타 ilumana de
Allow the sound codes and the light codes to activate your energy. We're going to connect with the bees in the planet. We're going to connect with the waters. We're going to connect with all the temples. We're going to connect with our own spirit guides and teachers. And we're going to vibrate like a bee. Visualizing a sapphire blue light inside your bones from head to toe. and just feel. Feel what you're receiving. Feel the codes, feel the sound, feel the improvement of your life, the abundance, the beautiful gold that is in all your system. Connect what you're receiving with peace, coherence,